We come nice with it. We just flowing. I'm starting to hold my own. 24 bottles, I'm in my zone. Starting to feel like rappers is clones. Get your girlfriend, she's attached, I'm on the road. Always calling my phone. Just got a text from her, she's so alone. Put my feelings aside, I'm getting thrown. In the book, just reminiscing on feelings, it's getting old. History's in the making. I'm done with all of y'all faking. Ego, my ego big as a basement. Mixtape drop, y'all can tell I'm making a statement. Shawty look like Rihanna. Into the groove, she switch it up to Madonna. Back then, I used it as a reminder, but I ain't sweating it like a sauna. Hardest flow on the record. Suckers want me on records. Living life is a blessing. Probably settle down when I meet a chick off of Essence. Not really my preference. Ray-Bans looking crisp, caught me a Lexus. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Fourth quarter, I'm going for it. Taking over like Kobe, you know I'm going for it. Couple drinks on the side, I like to drink them slow. Scenery from the beach, that's just the way it go. You know your girl love me, Monday to Sunday. I do it good, but suckers hate me for it like a Monday. All we know is gunplay, so you know that we rolling. I'm dangerous, Larry Bird from the wing, don't leave me open. Black paint with the interior just to match it. Set a goal, don't punter on it, you better grab it. Flow sharp, yeah, my flow sharp, just like a cactus. It ain't hip-hop if you ain't mentioning street tactics. Fall back before you get your wig split. Where I'm from, we some gorillas. Pull out banana clips, y'all only here for the moment. No, never lasting. I burn rappers, treat them like toilets, pee on their ashes. Do it better than legends. I do it better than legends. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? First off, let me shout out Creek, cause he the one that give me tactics when it comes to these streets. I'm authentic, rap game, I be his magician. All balls, I go hard, I've been on a mission. Can't take heat, then why the heck you be in the kitchen? Got beef that better come with some biscuits. You talking mad slick like you got it, but you don't even got it. Flow clean, so clean, I make it look spotless. 4-door, open doors, that's 44s in the making. So hot I burn Satan, I think my haters keep hating. Ride around the city, I'm trying to get on my grizzy. Been busy, never envy, I treat your girl like a frisbee. Do it better than legends. I do it better than legends. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second.
One, two, 1, 2. Straight caught off guard. Yes, 1, 2, and I say 1, 2 like the old school hip hop heads. I got caught off guard, but we about to make this thing happen. Hello, everyone. Hold on 1 second. As we get things started, shouts out to everybody who's in the room already. Shout out to let me start from the top. Miss Marla in the building. Great to see you again. We have Tiff Trey in the building. Great to see you again. Also, Miss Marla said, how are you, Crete, and how was your Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving for me was working and with my special people. We got busy and getting the store together and the studio together. So thank you for asking. Also, we got Pokey Sue in the building. Always a pleasure. Must see Pokey Sue in the building. Thank you so much for coming through, Pokey Sue. Okay, Miss Mall, say hi, Pokey. Tiff Trey Almala. Okay. So okay. Tiff Trey said, hold on. This is how we gonna do it. Hold on. Okay, hold up. Huh. It's just gonna do me like that. Okay. All right. But guess what? I got my favorite cousin in the building. There she go. Where's she been? Where's she been? Funny acting so. I
I
love
had to
you.
go out twice for you to see me.
For real?
Yes, because you were gone for a while.
Yeah.
And then you came on messing with your little earphones. Didn't say nothing. So I went out again. Popped back on.
Well, my bad, cousin Mo. Hopefully these earphones are gonna work better for me right now. Oh snap! Hold on. But how you doing, cousin Mo?
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I can't even really complain too much. It's good to be here as always.
Mhm.
And it's good to see our regular people in the building. And Pokey Sue said, "Nice hat, Crete." Marla trying to make fun of it. That's okay. I got thick skin though. Go ahead, joke. Go ahead, joke. Um,
Mhm.
all right. And says, "Hey, sweet Mama G." And Pokey Sue said, "Yay, sweet Mama G made it." Yeah, Cousin Mo made it, little hard himself. Um, she gonna say it's Bobby Brown. No, it's called Keith and James. Google it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Bobby Brown just so
Hiya.
happened to be wearing one.
Hiya.
So how you doing, cuz?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Just getting a new store and studio together.
Okay.
It's taking a little longer than expected, but we are getting it done. Um, I jacked up something on my thing here, so it's like any little baby troubles, but we're gonna make it through it. Um, yeah. So
Hey,
shout out to Miss Leslie in the building. Hello, Miss Leslie. Um,
everybody.
yeah, we got Cuz in the building. All right. So, Cuz, how's everything been? I mean, can you give us your matter of fact, I'm gonna let you start it. It's your thing. The mental health check.
There you go. Y'all in my business. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the last Friday in November for 2024. Welcome to the show. Let's get it popping. Let's do our mental health check. We always gotta, especially during the holiday time, it's a lot going on. Drop us your numbers and tell us why you are the number that you are. I am a 5. I done had my little chicken. Y'all know my Friday little thing. My little chicken. I'm chilling back. Thanksgiving was another day, girl. I get thanks every day that I'm alive. So no biggie for me.
Right.
Just was glad I was off one day. one day. One day only.
Yes,
So.
yes. And you know what? Because we are allowed to that or at least more days. You know what I'm saying? Because life has gotten so serious now, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And we are scrambling to find times to enjoy ourselves or to be happy. So, a lot of times you just got to take it. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to have to take it. So,
yeah, I appreciate you saying
we're going to
that
do what we
because
do.
that is something that's true. I'm not on here because I'm sleeping because I work 3 jobs, school, and everything else. So, kind of wasn't off today, but I popped on. I saw the link eventually, but I be sleep. I'm old. I need a nap. If I don't get one in early, it ain't gonna happen. So, I'm living life, and that's why I'm not on here. So, and I'm not gonna be on here till 1 o'clock either.
All right,
You
cuz.
keep your little shows because I
So,
see your little shows. I love the new studio Black Splash.
thank
I
you,
saw
cuz.
your video when you were splashing all the way.
Yeah, I was just trying to show off a little bit of artistry, but in reality, that's what goes on in my mind. Splish splash, splish splash. You know what I'm saying?
If
So,
your mind
but
going splish splash, you need to take a break.
I actually do, cuz, and at the beginning of the month of next month, I'm not December, but January, I
Okay.
will be taking a break. All right, for sure. So, but let me say this, cuz you may not. Well, you know what?
You
All
missed
that
the
time I was
post.
looking for my cousin. We used to be together every day, and then I couldn't find her for years, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that long time when we didn't see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, during that long time we didn't see each other, I had a studio in downtown Baltimore on Howard Street, right? And that's what this is, a remake of that studio, and the
Okay.
walls was just like this.
Okay.
So, that's why, just giving that feel again. And it's wonderful. It's really nice. And the people, my people that are around me every day, uh, just we in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Even at such hard times, but everybody, we all have our ups and downs and everything. But you know what? We stick together. We family. We are tight, and we just make it happen. So now, Miss Leslie said, oh, well, Pokey Sue said she's a 3.5 for her. Okay. Well, we're going to bring you up to a 5 before it's all over, Pokey Sue. Miss
Mm-hmm.
Leslie said she's a 5, and she's blessed to have a wonderful support system. How much of a blessing is that? Support systems are amazing to have. We all should have
Mm-hmm.
one, because we tend to become someone else's support system as well. So sometimes, we have to play our part just as well as they play their part as being your support system as well. Um, now, Tiff Trey said she's at a 5. She's at peace, and that
Yeah,
is wonderful to
that's the
hear. You
best
know what I
way to
mean?
be.
Yes, yes, it definitely is. And then yes, we are gonna. Miss Marla says she's a 5 as well. That's awesome to hear, Miss
Okay.
Marla. But here we go. I'm going to drop the link in a few minutes so that we can have any one that comes on and want to participate in the show. We always love to have other people on. And Pokey Sue said, Miss Leslie, that is my daughter's birthday. She will be 20. So they're sharing birthdays. That's awesome.
Yep. January the 7th, Miss Leslie says she will be 55 and feeling fine.
Okay, awesome. That is awesome. January 7th. I'll be okay. Yep. That's what you just read. Okay. So thank you. So here's the thing. We have our topic tonight, right? And our topic tonight is this. All right, cuz our topic is this.
Why
Wow.
men don't like to date successful women?
Talk to me. Talk to me, cuz. Talk to me. Let's play them games. Let's play them games tonight. Huh? All right. Now, uh, okay. You cuz is it any truth to that?
Your ears must have been burning yesterday because I was talking about you.
What did you say about me, cuz?
So I was talking to somebody and this is a conversation, about my background, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying, a lot of times men don't date successful women because they're not, or women like me because we don't need anything. I said, well, you don't know what I need because I haven't told you what I need. You're looking on the outer shell of what I did. And I said, you know what? That thanks back to my old cousin, Mr. Creetology, who didn't come see his cousin.
Hey,
You told
cuz.
me, oh, it's been about, oh, Lord, it's almost 3 years coming up in April.
But I'll be up there soon, and I'm gonna see my
Ooh,
cuz.
Googa Mooga. 3 years almost soon in April that I was too ambitious. And like Miss Lady say, some people feel intimidated. They say I look mean, which I probably am. I look serious all the time. I'm like most time trying to see with the glasses on. Your vision get bad. You
Right.
squinting. You looking serious. I'm trying to find my way with my cat eye. So
Okay. But you
That's
know what? Because there's nothing wrong with game face. That's your game face. You know what I'm saying?
my
So
tired
if a
face.
man could be intimidated by that, then he needs to step up um his uh uh he needs to be encouraged. But that's not
You
the
need,
word
but
I'm.
not encouraged, but you need to have a conversation because until you talk to me, you
Mhm.
don't know where I'm at. Like everybody making assumptions of why I ain't on here. I ain't mad at Creed. I ain't none of that. I'm busy. And
Right.
I'm tired. I can fall asleep. You're lucky I was laid across the heating pad almost. I was looking at my email. But
Well, we
you
glad
know,
you here.
you got to talk to people. You just can't make assumptions about people in their life. Life be life, and so it is what it is. So yeah, I'm like, so y'all like dealing with needy women who don't have anything to contribute.
Who's
Um,
y'all, cuz?
and like I told, some little floaters trying to date your cousin.
Mhm.
One thing about me, you got to get to know me, but you can't make assumptions. It's like, what is the purpose of me wanting to give up my single life if you're not going to enhance me? The purpose of being or finding your mate is for you, each other, to enhance each other.
Mhm.
How can you enhance me? How can I enhance you? So those are conversations, but I think a lot of times when you have an intelligent conversation, they don't want to use any brain power. They want you to be talking. And these ain't no young men. I'm talking about older than older than we are.
Mhm.
But I'm like, these are not the conversations I'm gonna have at my age, and I'm not gonna have them with you because you way older than me. So
Who, me?
let's talk about
Oh,
we having the final years of our lives. I'm not
right.
gonna spend not one day being sad or depressed over no relationship. Absolutely not.
Amen, cuz. Amen. So first of all, I want to send a big I love you shout out to my baby sister Amber. Hello, Ning.
Amber,
How are you doing? Thank you for coming through. She says, hello, everyone.
hey, Shugels.
Now, I'm going to go back and catch up on some of these comments here. So, um, Miss Leslie, hold up. No, yeah, Miss Leslie said, why are men intimidated by successful women? Because right here, you know what, you already know what the comment, I mean the topic is about, why men don't like to date successful women. So Miss Leslie came back, why are men intimidated by successful women, which we will get into here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing, Pokey Sue said, the answers to all y'all is because men want to be men and they don't want to be competition with his women initially. Hold on. Y'all already know what button I'm reaching for.
Yeah, and I understand what she's saying, but competition, I'm not in
Amen.
competition. Crete is a music person and I'm a therapy person. There is no competition because if he's my mate, I'm gonna be there to uplift him and shine with his new business or whatever, posting whatever. And
Mhm.
hopefully he got some people that need therapy, even if it's not with me,
Oh,
at
cuz
least the
you
company
already
I
know I
work
got some
for.
people need therapy. They'd be right over there with you.
Yeah, so it's not about outshining one. You should never think your partner is outshining. You should be lifting them up on the pedestal, and helping them get up higher. When
Right.
it's your time, and their time is their time. Because even you can lift the person up if they're a homemaker. They don't have to be a person that's working outside, but lift them up and have them shine as well.
I agree, cuz I mean, a lot of times, you always hear that saying, teamwork makes the dream work or whatever, and there's a lot of truth to that as well. So it is. And then Miss Marla said insecurities and neglected and feeling upstaged. And she also said, hello, Amber. And Miss Leslie said, men say that they want a woman to have her stuff together. A lot of men do want them to have their stuff together, but then you ever seen people who ask for something that they really don't want, or you
Yes,
need to tell them,
because they're gonna have to perform.
yeah,
They're gonna have to upkeep that, So, yeah, they say that. Oh, I want a woman that's all together. Then your baby mama's a crackhead. So, and then you complain it's no good woman out here, but then you get one that not need to ask you to pay the rent, to pay the car. They not getting evicted. Oh, you got a problem. Oh
Right.
gosh, you look. Oh, your place is too bougie. Where you live is bougie. It's like bougie. I'm just trying not to get shot, killed, and all the other stuff, roaches and mice. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's not about being mold. You work hard enough in your life to be in a certain condition and a certain lifestyle. That's what you want. I'm not going to downplay myself. I used to downplay myself a lot
Mhm.
for men just to sake of having one. I ain't doing that. I'm too tired for that. That's
Right.
crazy.
Well, what happens is you grow out of that. If you
Hmm.
find that it does not work for you anymore, we're consistently trying different things in life as people, but that was one of those things that got old to you, and you said, "Nah, this."
Yeah, I did all that. And as far as cooking, I cooked. I've cooked. It's being outside of the home doesn't mean you're not cooked. I even cooked for my coworkers. They like my pasta salad with veggies and stuff. I made that before we went on break.
Mhm.
So I cooked for everybody. Everybody got a little bit of something, you
Right,
know. And they bought me pies, and people invited me, to different houses and stuff. But I don't eat everybody's house, and I don't know you, so I ain't going to your house.
right.
But yeah, so it's ways you can do that. I've multitasked. I was married. I still had to cook. I still went to grad school. Still had my son. All that good stuff.
Okay. Now, also to add on to what Miss Leslie said, men say that they want a woman to have her stuff together. And like we said, some of these men can't handle a woman that has her stuff together. So sometimes you have to be careful what you ask for.
Mhm.
So, that's one thing. And we got my brother Nate from upstate in the building. What's going on, Nate from upstate? Um,
And another thing, Creed, a lot of them say they want a woman and stuff together because they lived in dysfunctional lives themselves, but they haven't gotten any help to understand that trauma, go through it. But now they think bringing somebody got their stuff together, you about to put your trauma on that person and make them just as messed up as you are.
and it happens. It happens a
Mhm.
lot. Um, Pokey Sue said, who's going to wash his drawers? Right.
Yeah.
And then also,
Anyone gonna
wh-
wash my bloomers?
while you out working, who going to cook his dinner? Right. What's your take on that? Actually, you know what? I'm going to open up the lines.
I already gave that one. I cook, still cook. I do meal prepping, especially on Saturdays and Sundays, depending on my schedule.
Okay.
I pulled out them greens. I made some homemade black eyed peas the week before, homemade lima beans, smoked necks. I made a sweet potato pudding, put it in a container, brought it back out. Thanksgiving, just made some fresh meats, and hey, there you go.
You wasn't even playing, cuz.
Not sure it was not.
Um, Now, Nate from upstate says a woman that is independent is where is that I'm sorry,
What
a
is
woman
that?
that's independent is where is that I'm independent. She got me independent. If you can let us know a little bit more about what you're saying, Nate, I think I have an idea, but just to make it clear, I think I have an idea what you're
He
saying.
was saying he want an independent woman
Mhm.
because he's independent. So I guess he want to match the match.
Got you. Okay. Okay. And Miss Leslie said that's what's important when you meet someone. It's about connecting and just being together. Your
Mhm.
kids are grown and you have time to enjoy each other. Right. Empty nest, man, that's a
Woo.
goal for a lot of people.
Yes.
But I've seen where people make it all the way to the empty nest and then the problems start and then they break up. Have you ever seen?
Because Creek, they wanted to break up all along, but
Mhm.
it's cheaper to keep her until that child get grown. Think
Okay.
about it. Because the
That's true.
underage, you're gonna be talking about custody and visitation and how much money. And some people don't want to, separate the child during those years until maybe they become an adult. So I know a
Okay.
lot of people like, hold on, I'm grown, they in college. All right, baby cakes, it's time to roll. Do your thing.
But what if it's the woman?
Either way, I'm just saying it's either way. It doesn't have to be either or. If that person want to roll, maybe they spent all their life being a parent, and maybe they felt like they missed something or something. They see something in their partner that there's no love. Let's say you got married or had kids together in y'all 20s. Like
Mhm.
I told people, I met my husband in our teenage years. I changed in my 20s. I changed in my 30s. I changed in my 40s, and also changed it in my 50s. So if those people don't try to bond together. And when you together so young, you early experimenting. As you get older, you just like you may like chocolate ice cream now, you may not like them in your 50s. It's the same thing with people. A lot of us had children young and haven't lived our lives and traveled and went to school and did all this stuff. So now we at a ripe age of the half century. It's like, listen, the sky limit. I don't know how many more years I'm gonna have to go. I have these goals I want to accomplish. Look how old my cousin is, and he's starting his shop over again. It's never too late. People say, "Oh, he old, he washed up." Let his sons do, that part of his life. He old, Creek old, but Creek still got dreams, and that's right. He's an empty nester. His kids are grown. He granddad. There's nothing wrong with him continuing. He may live to be 100. Just because you're a certain age don't mean you need to stop because your kids are grown. You better keep it moving. Be fine, honey.
I agree with that, cuz. I mean, life don't stop. It's forever moving until your heart stop beating or until your mind stop working. You know what I'm saying? So you always have to keep it moving, keep it innovative, and you just can't give up. You can't settle a lot of times. So it is what it is. But Miss Leslie said, oh, okay, did I already connecting and being together? Okay, I read that one. Nate from Upstate said independent. Oh, now I've read that one. Hold on. Miss Marla, no, Pokey Sue said, Marla, where did you copy and paste that from? Laugh out loud. That don't even sound like you. Hold up. Let me see what Miss Marla said. Miss Marla said, most men don't care as much about a woman's success in life as women think. We really don't. We really don't. What we despise is how narcissistic and condescending women act as a result of their success. But you know what? There's a lot of truth to that. Men aren't always, even when you listen to these books or you read books, they're always saying that men are the narcissistic one every time. But if you want to do the percentage thing, there's more men that are narcissistic than women. But when you look it up, when a woman is narcissistic, she's way worse than a man. So, I mean, just imagine that woman with power and narcissistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. You know what
Women
I mean?
base their decisions on emotions. I work for 2 women that are my bosses, and everything is a feeling and emotion. You like, Lord, you gotta see what it's gonna be in the morning. I mean, me, I'm even killed. I'm laid back. I just watch and see how the emotions of what happened over the weekend or the night before, because that's gonna dictate their day.
Yeah. And that being said, me, I love to meditate, although I haven't been able to meditate lately. I love to pray. I haven't prayed as much as I would like to. But it is just so much going on, and we need those extra little things to make us feel better. But let me see. Nate from Upstate said, hey, you guys, salute, God bless you. Thank you so much, Nate. Miss Marla said, I didn't copy and paste it. No way. I do have common sense. Okay. And Nate from Upstate said, no drama on here tonight, people. Miss Leslie said, I have a list of things that I want to do, and I'd like to share the experiences with someone. Awesome. Pokey Sue said,
But I'm gonna say this to Miss Leslie: don't wait around for now because you wait on somebody. You better either join a girls group or a church group or something that you can encompass some things. I ain't say everything. I don't know what's on your list. It might be a naughty list, but some things that people wait around. You can't, especially like for travel and things like that. There's a lot of groups out here now because people can't trust some significant others. There's money issues, a lot of different things. But whatever's on your list, don't hold back. Take it, as they say, the bull by the horns and start planning it out.
I agree, cuz because during those adventures that or bucket list things type of, you might meet that person. Don't go
Mm-hmm.
looking for him or her. Let them they'll just appear. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's important. Nate from upstate said she got to be independent. I'm independent. And let me see. What happened to being able to make the phone call? I like that. Nate from upstate said.
I said,
Uh,
what phone call?
he was probably listening to that song. Call me if you
No,
need
I
some.
guess when he can call into the show, creep.
Oh, y'all see where my mind be going? I tell you what. Dang. Here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm
Freaking
going to
out.
do this right now. I'm going to do this right now. Here's the link to the show. And Nate, you can hit the link and you can come on. Either you can come on the camera or you don't have to come on the camera. It's up to you. And whoever want to join, please come on and join. There's the link in the comment section.
Miss Leslie, girl, if you don't get your time parts on that airplane and go to Vegas, take your daughter. Find your church. I don't know. I've been to Vegas, you know that. But hot air ballooning, girl. Listen. If you don't pay that money and get on balloon, it'll be other people trying to get on the balloon too. Make a friend, make a wish.
mm.
Don't stop. You don't know
So
how long you're gonna be around.
yeah, that's true, cuz that's true.
You
Um
looking for these moves to take you, girl. You better go on and get your money and go.
Now, we're going to get into this here. Remember, like I said, the topic is there. Why men don't like to date successful women, right? Now, let's kick this thing off right here. Hold on one second. Let me get into it. All right. Now, while not all men avoid dating successful women, some might hesitate due to factors like social expectations, insecurity about their own masculinity, or concerns about power dynamics within a relationship. Right now, and that can be including fear of feeling inadequate. Some men may feel threatened by a partner who earns significantly more or holds a higher professional status, leading to insecurity about their own achievements. Now, cuz,
What's up?
what can you add to that?
First of all, I don't want to date nobody in my same profession. That's one, because it's definitely gonna be a competition, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and people need to stop. I tell it all the time, be natural. Just try to meet somebody. You either got 2 weeks or 2 weeks or 2 months with me. I've been leaning on the 2 week side. Roll them out week 1, week 2, and they gone. Because a lot of people are insecure for whatever reason. They got a lot going on. If you're intimidated by a good woman, that's on you. You don't know what kind of woman she. You ain't given enough time to nurture the situation.
Okay.
They
Now,
want a woman to be at their beck and call. Well, I don't know about that, Miss Leslie, because not a lot of men make a lot of dollars that can afford these rents and bills out here nowadays. Very few and far between.
now, yeah, she said they want a woman to be at their beck and call. Now, here's the thing about that. Not all men want that, but a lot of men do want that. But they
What
have
does beck and call mean? Let's expand upon that. What does beck and call mean? You call me and you ask me for a booby picture, and I'll give you a booby picture real quick. I mean, what's the beck and call?
well, I'm thinking that she's saying that every time he needs something, if he needs the remote from right there on the table and she's in the other room, hey,
You
could you
better
come
give
in
it.
and give me the remote?
You better say, "Hey Alexa, turn on channel." You better buy one of them.
Dang,
I'm gonna
cuz I
speak
mean,
to my Alexa will start talking. Mm-mm.
so so
What
you
Miss Leslie? What does beck and call mean? I can give you some naughty things, so you might not want me to say the naughty stuff. I might get censored by my cousin.
no, I don't say nothing, cuz you got this. um, so if you want to explain that, Miss Leslie, and also, like I said, the link is there in the comment section if y'all want to pop on.
There ain't
Now,
nobody can get all my attention. Jesus don't get all my attention. So ain't no man gonna get all my attention. Like if he need that much attention, he need to see a therapist. Why he so needy? He wasn't breastfed. His mama didn't burp him. Why do he need so much attention? He ought to be working to building a business or doing something.
dang, cuz you just snapped.
No, but really, right? If he want all your attention, what the hell he doing all day?
Yeah, that I would say that's a little feminine, or he's, emotional guy. Most men, day to day, they have a purpose, right? And they need to stick to that purpose, because if they don't, that's where a lot of, especially relationship problems, come in, because the woman is going to be looking like, okay, all right, why are you in my business at this point in time when you're supposed to be doing this? You know what I mean? A lot of guys get caught up in it. Not really just guys, it be women and men, or just people in
What you
general.
doing? Where you at? I
Right.
know.
Don't
But,
set yourself up
ew.
for that. Don't set yourself
Yep.
up for that. Shout out
Because
to
that's
my
gonna be
brother-in-law.
narcissism and control. Hey,
Shout out to
brother-in-law.
what's going on, brother-in-law. And Nate from Upstate said, talk to him, DJ Concrete Facts. Yeah, you know how, Nate, you know how that go. And then Miss Leslie said, laugh out loud. Yeah, the naughty stuff too. So, I know, and it was crazy. It'd be nice if if he was to pop on so we can re-question him. But remember, Darren always had a problem with
No.
with dating a woman that would be more successful than him. Like me personally, now let's just say if I had never been married or whatever, blah, 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 and going into a marriage, I don't need all that. How can you be, I mean, there's people doing it, but how can you have a successful marriage if she's out cracking tail for hours and you out cracking tail for hours? People they make it by that way, but I like more of the traditional marriage. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got a chance to experience that, because one, that's what I saw growing up, and I'm just glad that I got to see it, and I'm glad that I got to do it. But we also must know that it is not easy. It's not like they put on TV. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, you're gonna have to love that person and love the family life and love your kids.
But Cree, everybody is not into that, especially as they get older. They're looking for more of a partnership. Let's say you're in your 50s and y'all kids are grown, or somebody didn't have any kids. By now, you want somebody who's gonna give you peace. Y'all can travel freely. You don't need the daycare. You may have a doggy daycare, and somebody that now you're not struggling to make that money because y'all making good money. Y'all can afford those lavish trips now, and just the chill and companionship.
And
Because ain't too many people being naughty at a certain age because stuff don't go right. But you see what I'm saying?
Right. No, I see what you're saying. And that's very true. Some people, like you said, for companionship or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I want to give the church finger on Miss Leslie. She said men have certain expectations when it comes to sex, right, Creek? You ain't gotta ask Creek. I tell you that, and so do I.
Yeah, how would I know? Okay. Nate from Upstate said, a woman with power that's a narcissist, run for the hills. Not all of them, but for the most part, yes. When you get a woman that makes money, a lot of times she turns to that. She turns to that person that could come off as being narcissistic. Because when a lot of times when some women get power, they take their job too serious. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of men that same way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men that same way. So let me see here. Men have certain, okay, we've read that. Sex, right? Men have certain expectations when it comes to sex, right, Creed? Yes, to answer that, yes, a lot of men do have certain expectations. But like Cuzzy said, that depends on if their stuff works.
And
You know
then
what I'm
most
saying?
expectations is in their minds or on the video. Cause
Yeah.
it ain't happening no more at a certain age. If I hear one more man tell me he got erectile dysfunction, I'm gonna faint.
Why do you think that? Why do you think so, Cuz? Why do you think that a lot of men are, going through that?
They have diabetes. I do the health check, the questions.
It's funny that you said that because I think me and you had that conversation a long time ago, and that's a
Oh,
good question, or a good thing that women and men need to ask to, you know, ask that person how's their health or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And if they
And be
start talking,
honest.
well, I got you need
And
to
be
pay
honest
attention.
about the medication, because it could be medication you taking that lowers your libido. I was taking that Ozempic at one time. That thing
Mhm,
lowered my libido to ground zero. And y'all already know.
mhm.
Sweet mama's not like that. It took it all away. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Dang.
Whew, I was going
Yeah,
through it.
you know, I actually tried it once.
Hmm.
It made you want to throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I was
gained
like,
weight. I ain't losing not a pound. I gained weight and my legs swelled up like one of them elephant legs.
mm,
Because the leg I had put it in,
mm-hmm,
you supposed to put it in your thigh.
mm-hmm,
Done. I have developed a lipoma lump. I had to get it surgically removed.
mm-hmm.
All type of foolishness. I ain't have all that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everything ain't for everybody. That's just like
I'm just gonna be chunky. I'm just gonna be chunky, yo.
when a lot of people um take a certain, let's just say that Ozempic, everybody, we're all different. It's going to have different effects on different people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I'm sure they do have some basic uh side effects that
Mm-hmm.
that we could say, okay, here's 5 that they get out of most people, that's taking it. But then there's
I
going to
wish
be
I wish I had did more research, but the doctors never talked about the side effects. They did,
Mhm.
oh, just to help with your diabetes management and try it out, weight loss too, but not, hey, you might not want no man, you know what I'm saying? Or, you might gain weight and not lose weight. So it's a lot of different things. When
Yeah,
you take those and Monjaro, all these different names they have out now. So it is, you do your best, but yeah, it's a lot. I got Miss Leslie. Can I tell her something? I don't know if y'all on TikTok because I saw my cousin on TikTok. It's
hmm
this little machine, like a little like a oval pad thing. You stand on, supposed to shake all your fat. And you got the
Oh,
little thing
you talking about full body
workout
vibration
thing.
machine. I have
Yeah,
I
I
have a
got me
full
that.
one.
You talking about the vibrations on that?
Yeah,
And I gotta open it up in my box this weekend. So I'm gonna
because
go to bed early tonight so I can have Saturday and Sunday to play with it.
you seem like you're really excited. You
I
start
am.
rubbing the hands.
Yes.
But you know what? I actually have one. I have a real deal one,
I had one
and
too. It's good.
it's I had it for a few years now.
Okay.
But I don't know if y'all remember that show, the Big Fat Loser or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think one of the guys got disqualified because he was actually using that machine because that machine
Really?
actually works. Yes, it
Oh,
works. It's just the newer version. Y'all remember back in the day
back in
that
the
one
day, you
machine,
said a little waistband and like
yeah,
to shake your
and it
waist.
shake you. Yeah, that's the newer
Thanks,
version of that. So
Miss Leslie. I'm gonna use that. I'll let y'all know how that work out. Have a little
yeah,
fun this weekend.
and especially if you can get like a workout poster to show you the different
Mm-hmm. Because
the
they had the little stretch bands too that you could work your arms.
right now the stretch bands work too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always
Yeah,
have to have weights. A
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
times, especially at the gym, you get a lot of unnatural movements, and a lot of people don't pay that attention. It's a lot of unnatural movements. So that's why calisthenics
Mm-hmm.
is really good for you because you're doing your own natural weight. You're not even using weights. It's your own natural
Mm-hmm.
body weight, and you will burn fat. So it
Yeah, I'm
really
gonna,
works.
I'm gonna try it out because I'm not supposed to bend that knee.
Yeah,
Surgery coming in June, so
they
they
have
don't
a
want me
lot
to
of
bend that knee.
um exercise you can do that to work around that. So
Yes, indeed. I've been trying.
Miss Leslie said heart disease, other health problems, the food we eat. Yes, it
Of
will kill
course.
you dead. So you gotta pay attention. That's just like it's. I mean, I would usually do this one thing. There's a actually, I can't. I'm not gonna say the name, but they do natural juices down here, and they have this 2-day detox. It's like grapefruit
Mm,
juice and some I forgot what it is, but you can do it for 2 days or up to 21 days, and it flushes you out like really good. So a lot of
mm.
times you can lose a lot of the toxins, and you'll lose weight as well. But I used to do that like every Monday and just don't eat food, and just drink. And it's weird because when you get hungry, you start drinking, it takes away your hunger. It's wild, but it works. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Miss Leslie also said there is no magic pill. You have to put
Nope.
in the work. That's true, and a lot of it is mental.
I
If you
think a lot of guys too, Creek, thinking back and talking with them when they were younger, they went to the happy hours and they ate the hot wings and to the ball games and ate the wrong foods, and now they're instant resistant.
yeah, it was. That's what I
You
always
know,
called it.
by their tummies. Always like our tummy.
Yes, yeah. It was funny. I think it might have been last week. I was talking about this about you don't remember our culture in Baltimore. Like when I came to Atlanta, I ain't see nobody standing on the corners, no nothing. And that was our culture. Like on the
Still
corner,
is.
carry out. And I was thinking like, well, how are these dudes down here making money? Right? Totally different. But when let's say I'm gonna say Baltimore. In Baltimore, and you're out there, in your little hustle, or whatever. Usually a lot of those guys are at carryouts. And the hustler's diet was chicken box, and that's fried chicken with French fries, greasy in the mug, with a half and half. So
Ain't
you talking
changed.
about the lemonade mixed with
Iced tea,
iced tea.
salt, pepper,
And
ketchup, hot sauce, all those spices tear your stomach up.
yes, so it was crazy. So imagine all those dudes that was. I mean, I was a victim of it.
And they
Eating
still
up
eating it.
yeah, that's
They
crazy.
still eating it.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. So Tiff Trey said, I will be praying for your surgery, sweet Mama G.
Thank you, darlings.
Yep. Yeah, cuz we'll all be pulling for you, and it's gonna work out just fine.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
Now, right here where it says fear of feeling inadequate. So do you think if a man dates a woman that's that's more successful than him, do you think some men could feel inadequate?
Of course they can. They might feel like they have reverse roles.
Okay.
Because remember, men typically had the successful jobs and women were more on, they were school teachers or housekeepers or stay home moms and stuff like that. So it wasn't, those power jobs or they weren't bosses and supervisors, like they are now. Women have the majority in my field, the supervisory positions.
Okay. Um, why do you think now you just noticed how you just talked about how women in these different positions, right?
Hmm.
And I ain't talking about the positions y'all be doing and stuff behind the closed doors. I'm talking about like working positions, right? Now, why do you think that's something to be talked about now with women in these different positions, right? But before you answer that, shout out to my brother Brian Shaw in the building. What's going on, Brian Shaw? Said, rest in peace, TJ Swan. Let me tell you something. TJ Swan was a legend. And I'm telling you, when they were out, when they were hot, you talking about Albee Square Mall and all that stuff. Oh man, that was hip hop. That was hip hop. And that's what people need to go back to and listen to. And I guarantee you'll fall in love with hip hop again versus rapping. People just rapping. It's no story, and everybody murdered, everybody rich, everybody getting high. Go back and listen to some real hip hop, 80s, 90s, and trust me, you'll fall back in love with music again. Now, cuz as I asked, shout out to Miss Marissa in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. Why do you think you were just talking about, or you had the room to talk about, a lot of women being in better positions than men now.
So a lot of women in the arena and they push forward one. A lot of them are the breadwinners or they in single family homes where they raising their children as the only adult in household. So they're more ambitious. They go get their master's degrees. They apply for those positions. You have a lot of men, they just sit back. I have a coworker. We have a female boss, and he's right under her. He mimics whatever woman is our supervisor. So if you have a real stern woman, he becomes stern. You have a little laid back supervisor, female lead, then he'll be laid back. Instead of like pushing forward to move on his own and, you know, shine and get the same type of supervisory position, he just chilling and sitting back. Because
So
he knows she gonna make all the power moves and he just gonna sit back.
So he's a beta.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Bruh.
Okay. So thanks to Women's Lib, a lot of that's why. And you know what? I'm not into politics, none of that. But a lot of women was ramping up for Kamala to become president so they can have more women's lib going on. You know what I mean? They was pissed. But in reality, that's not the direction that most women want to go in. You don't want that. Plus, y'all gonna get outdone by AI anyway. Miss Leslie said, yes, and sometimes the women lets them know that they make more. You see what I'm saying? Well, you know what? There's a lot of men that say, I don't care. I don't care. What do you think about the guys that say they don't care? I don't care if she makes more than me.
I remember a while ago we had KP talking about his wife make good money and he doesn't care. Remember that?
Yes.
You got on him very badly.
I love KP. That's my brother from
another. He defended to the hills and was Creetology, boy.
Yes. Woo. It was a raw conversation.
It was
like if you know what, he was just short of having pom-poms in his hand.
Oh my goodness. And hey, the facade what they show on the Facebook, we see it. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere they go, they got to have 1,001, 21, 11 pictures. Whole lot. You know what I mean?
And that's my guy. And there's nothing wrong with loving your husband and and loving your wife and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't. You just got you have your limits as a man. Limits as
people be greats.
Yeah. So Miss Leslie also said, you see everyone walking and jogging here in Columbia, Missouri. That's great. First of all, walking, like me, I hate running. That's why I ain't banging up my knees for nobody, right? There's so many other exercises that you can exert yourself other than running.
Do you know sex burn more calories, Miss Leslie?
There's exercise. But walking is a beast. You can walk low impact, it's really good for you for a workout. Plus, especially for men, walking is good because circulation. Mm-hmm. And for women too, just everybody. But I'm just saying, you don't have to go running and jogging. And then I'm not, some people like that. But look at a jogger's body, man and woman. There is no muscle, no nothing. It's just like arms, legs. Yeah, it's like
skin.
Yeah,
and plus most of the time they eating tofu, tofurkey, and vegetables and nut celery all day. It's you got to have muscle mass behind it, or you just skin and bones. That's an old saying.
Shout out to Miss Christina in the building. She said Creed won't let me join. It said you need to upgrade. Mm-hmm. You know what? Y'all know what? I apologize about that. I clicked onto the wrong freaking thing, and it's making me. I don't know why it's saying that, but I'm going to call this company. I'm going to call this company because it might be the last time I use it. It's like a little bit too much going on for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize, guys, but I'll make sure when we come back on that will be fixed, or we going to be on a whole different program style here. So, but let me see. I wish there was a way. I mean, there is a way, but let me think of something while we on the show. But meanwhile, if y'all can stay active in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. And Miss Christina said, just don't lay on your back. I'm assuming that she was talking about just the general workout. Well, I don't know. That's
Exercise.
I was just thinking of that. Let me try to put the link up there again. Hold on one second. Let me see what's going on here. This is crazy. Copy link. Hold on one second, y'all. But go ahead, cuz.
Yep. So drop us some comments of what you think can be done in relationships to ensure that one person doesn't feel this smaller, be quiet. One person doesn't feel more inadequate than the other in a partnership or relationship, whatever y'all want to call it nowadays. People got different things they want to call these situationships.
Mm-hmm. Now, we just spoke on the fear of inadequacy in a relationship. We talk about the man, right? Now, also perceived lack of femininity, right? Traditional gender roles can associate success with masculine traits, making some men perceive a successful woman as less feminine, which may not align with their desired partner image. Now, is it me? Now, it's not all women, and I'm not going to keep saying that though, but it's not all women. But when a lot of times when women become successful and have to be over a lot of people or just successful in general, does she seem like she put out more masculine energy?
I would say more so masculine than just trying to be even keel. And instead of being like a more so on the dictatorship side, I err on the side of being more transformational, building leaders behind me. Because like I tell my staff, I'm not gonna be at this job forever. You best bottom dollar, I'm not gonna be. So when I send you trainings, I'm trying to groom you. When I make corrections on things, this is to build you as a better professional. It's not to, and I'm very open with them. Like, what do you need help with? So I want them to become the next leader. Because like I tell anybody, I ain't gonna be here forever. I got goals, hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So I'm more of a transformational leader versus an authoritative leader.
Okay. All right. So have you ever came off to anyone and they said that you came off a little masculine?
Well, I think they said not masculine, but I come off as tough. So with my clients, if I'm having a conversation with you and you have goals, you ask me to find you resources, help you with applications. I said, okay, our next session is going to be on Monday. When we meet on Monday, my expectation is that you've done these things. I don't look up stuff for my health, although it's my job.
Mm-hmm.
I have an expectation. You come into my agency to get support, to get services. We're not going to drag this out because you want to make a friend in Jesus. We're trying to get you to be a better you according to what you said. So this is what the expectation is. Like, oh, I was scared to call you because I feel like I don't want to disappoint you. I say, you ain't disappointing me. This is your life. I'm going to get paid regardless of how the outcome is. I just want the best for you while you're my client. So it's not being like, oh, I'm forceful or I'm being masculine. I have expectations of people.
Okay. So have you ever, let's just say you're over people at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you come off softer or firmer, which one you feel works the best?
So I'm both. I'm very firm because when it comes to work, that's the expectation of the company and why I'm hired. I'm softer when I go into my office and I bring things. I say, hey, what do you need? They like these little colorful paper clip things.
Mm-hmm.
I might bring Chick-fil-A or I might bring little goodies or little notepad, little trinket things people like in the office. So I make sure everybody gets something so nobody feels left out. So that part is the softer side. But you better do my work because I got deadlines and goals that my boss is asking for. So, and it kind of works out both ways. They know we have deadlines and we talk about it as an agency. I'm just trying to keep compliance and then I could be on my nice side. But when I have to, you either get a letter or a smile. Which one you want? You want a cute little smile with my teeth or you want a letter?
Okay. Well, my thing is this, because for me, you don't have like put it like this. I don't think that you have to. I have to catch myself sometimes too, because a lot of times when you putting bass in your voice, you shouldn't have to do that. Either these people are going to cooperate or not, right?
Absolutely.
You should not get your temperature up trying to get somebody. If you got to do all that, they need to go. You know what I mean? Tell them to clock out. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, cuz.
I've seen my cousin clock some people out.
Well,
He didn't give a letter or a smile. Like, get out.
yeah, well, I mean, cuz they was pieces of work.
I know.
Like,
It wasn't a letter or a smile. I was just like,
yeah,
it wasn't even, I don't even know if you said anything. Just like,
yeah, it was up out, and they was just
Piece
short
of
of getting
work.
bounced out. But now Miss Christina says still saying you got to. Yeah, I know what's going on, guys, and I'm gonna make sure that
let's see.
that
What's the little blue thing at the top of my screen? It says go live.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
something.
and I can't end the live because this is like
Yeah.
going to end it and it's going to screw things up.
You know, that was God didn't want y'all to be on here with me.
No, what are you talking about?
He
We
prepared them to be so, yeah.
we smiling a little bit too much right now because sweet mama cousin is on here. So no,
I'm trying to
we
see what
going
it
we
said
going
at
on
the
this
top.
thing. Huh?
I'm trying to see what it says. Go live.
Yeah, it says go live, whatever, because it like I was supposed to set it
I'm
up.
not can't see. I got my glasses on.
But I think I clicked on the wrong thing because one of them is pro and one of
One
them.
told me to remove my cam at the bottom.
Yeah, it's just retarded. But I'm gonna have I'll have this all fixed. And then I'm gonna make sure we touch on this topic again next week, or we might do a midweek show. I know Cuzzy Mike can't come on, but then again, she might surprise us and come on for a few. But
I want to say something to Miss Marla too in reference to that. And so I don't know about y'all relationships. I guess I hope even like my parents, I be on their tail about stuff they should be doing. But I believe in have accountability partners. Friends or have your friends become your family, being accountable. They say they're gonna do this, that, that. Like, girl, did you do such and such? Or like, well, remind me. So, because all of us at that age, what we forget. And I'm like, you want me to remind you? I got 1,000 things on my list. Have an accountability partner. Like if I had little boyfriends here and their little men's, I say, hey, did you take your check your numbers? Did you take your medication? Did you forget to did you make your appointment? So I'm kind of a accountability partner because I care about their health, whether they booze or they are friends. I still try to be that kind of, person to motivate people like, oh, somebody actually care about my health. So that works well with people too. You might be a busy woman because when I say I'm busy, I'm busy. But I try to make sure, hey, did you do this today? Did you forget? Did you do that? So they was like, oh, well, thanks for reminding me. I forgot.
Well, because now, let's say if you have a guy. Now, let me ask you this, and I already know you're gonna be straight up. The Level Up coach.
Who is that? Oh, Darren.
You got see, you just said that man's name. Now, and all of a sudden, you got amnesia. Now,
I'm trying to.
How did you feel about his view on dating a more successful woman?
Durham is a little quirky. He was not. Certain parts was mature and certain parts was not mature. I wouldn't take him seriously as an older woman. I don't know what woman did with him. And then a young lady, like, and it's not joking him. We saw him supposedly with. She just did not look like she was a capable person. She looked like she was a special individual. If we think back, and he might like those type of women that he could, or the midget or whatever he's saying for Walmart, some old mess. See, all that stuff was goofiness. I can't be on here a lot of times when I see the goofiness. I just look y'all on. I'm like, I ain't getting on there. But he was the downfall to me. Can I be honest? You want to be honest?
Go ahead, could be all honest.
So we had a very good dynamic show when Baldy E was on, and even when Baldy got off. Mm-hmm. To me, it went down here, and I don't want y'all to feel some type of way, but with all the arguing and foolishness, our podcast went down. That was one reason why I refused to come on. I did. I believe all that bickering and back and forth. I don't go through all that, and I think the value of when we originally started our podcast went down from 100% because we had thousands of viewers, thousands. Now that we are late, we used to do 8:30, then it became 1 a.m, coming on. Certain things changed the value of our podcast, which changed how some of us wanted to participate. And like I say, I'm busy. I've been there, my mama with the cancer and stuff. So the fighting and the arguing, I don't get on here because of that. And I went off one day on that, and the people, that's just how I felt, because my cousin has worked very hard over the years with Street Tactics, and I think some people with that type of antics have brought the show down. So therefore, I don't want to participate. I have a brand, I have my life, and I got other stuff, but that's not what I come on here to do 2 and 3 hours of people bickering, arguing. I just don't. That's just not me.
And I agree with that, but one thing that changed the numbers too was actually YouTube. When you started, like, say for instance, we do live. That's why most creators don't do live. A lot, if you notice, most of them don't do live because live is very hard, and it's hard to get so many people. Unless, I mean, you remember Kevin Samuels, he used to get like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people on his live, and eventually we'll get there. But when you do pre-recorded, the quality of it comes out a lot better. You can stay more on topic. There's a lot of benefits to it, but then it's pros and cons to everything. So YouTube had changed it, especially for the lives back then, and it made it hard, and that's why you saw the numbers change, and maybe some of a little bit of what you were saying before as well too. So
it definitely was that arguing back and forth. I'm not down with that. So but like I said, as far as people, we wanted y'all to do better. Like we asked Miss what's her name? Yeah, Miss Christine, not to come with her 90s on, laid out like she was selling. What's that? Not open book. What is it called? Open page. What is it called, Creek?
I know.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
OnlyFans. No, OnlyFans. Open book.
Like, that's all I know.
I was like open book, but stuff like that. So, like I said, we had a different quality. April would be 3 years. Just totally change the dynamics, the folk and stuff like that. In the times, these are late times for me to get started. By now at 10 o'clock, I'm done. I'm mentally drained from a whole bunch of things all day. So I know I don't feel like y'all lucky I snatched my bonnet off because it's right here. I could have gave y'all the bonnet game.
You a bonnet bay? A bonnet bay?
I don't lay my hair on my pillows. That's nasty.
So go ahead.
So I'm glad you're creating your backgrounds with this. What's that, like a splash, or what's that called?
Yeah, it's like just it was just what I thought in my mind. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. No, like I said, it was a design that that was done at my last studio on Howard Street in Baltimore. So and just doing a repeat of that, and starting to, like, we're gonna get it going in. And actually, I'm thinking about changing the time as well too, because the last time, the last studio, I ended up, well, you remember I was doing it in the office, studio. Then but then I said, like, I'll be leaving like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, I'm not a late guy.
Trying to drive and stuff. Yeah. That's a lot.
So then when I started doing it from the home studio, that was great. You know what I mean? It was really nice because I could just click, 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 gone to bed.
Mm-hmm.
But now again, in a different, this is the newest studio,
Mm-hmm.
and doing it now, I still have a drive back. So, but so we may start kicking it up to like 9 o'clock to do the show, and then start from there and maybe end it 10:30, 11 o'clock or whatever if it lasts that long. But now Miss Christina said that well, I don't know, oh no, she's still talking about the upgrade thing. She said the answer to your topic question, because he wouldn't be able to control, she was saying control her, Darren controls her. And Miss Christina said that a while back. She was saying that he won't mess with anybody that he can't control
or have intelligence. He's not going to talk to one that's highly intelligent or can hold the conversation, know right from wrong, or who's not desperate to be with him because he missed the truck. And I heard he came on not too long ago, say he bought another house and all that stuff. That is wonderful. But when you control somebody, and you're using that for leverage, that's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. But like next time we'll have him back on so he can defend himself.
Please let me know when I won't come on.
Oh, come on, you the one. So anyway, but that was some strange moments back then, and it was just like, huh? Okay, all right. So, but let's get to this other piece right here. Now we're talking about why men don't like to date successful women. And see, I have another part of this, but I'm going to hold this part until the next show, so we can even go back and touch parts back on this, and you guys can actually come on to do so. But and this is kind of flipping it, but I'll tell y'all that in a minute. But anyway, again, why don't men like to date successful women? Here's another one: perceived lack of femininity. The traditional gender roles can associate success with masculine traits, making some men perceive a successful woman as less feminine, which may not align with their desired partner image. Now, I did that one, but we moving on to this one. Concerns about power dynamics. A man might worry about being seen as less powerful or having less control in the relationship if his partner is more successful professionally. Now, is it a man's fault to feel some type of way about feeling less powerful with a woman that's successful? Is that a bad thing for him to feel that way, or it's normal?
Well, it's normal, but he chose her.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, he's the one that got the power to choose, correct?
That's true. That's true.
He chose that woman, and he saw something. So, can y'all not see? Y'all starting to be messy. I'm about to go to bed. I'm trying to tell you.
Hold on. He said,
stop being messy. I'm gonna throw my bone, and I'm trying to tell you.
I know the whole situation. He hit her too because he cheated on him. Because she cheated on him with 8 guys. Oh my word. Woo wee. All right. I never seen that. Okay. Get my people, cuz.
Get your so I'm about to put the bonnet on y'all.
So the thing is that
my heating pad went out.
Guys, choose wisely. If you think that that's something that you're not going to be able to handle in the future, don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, just be careful. Be careful. You have some guys that get a kick out of having a woman that's successful. And then you have some guys that just don't want a woman that's successful. He wants a more of a laid back life. You know what I'm saying? But you also have a lot of guys that want to be carried. They want that successful woman to carry him. You ever see that, cuz?
Oh God, yeah. It's a lot of brokies that want women to, I'm gonna say wife them up. She might be making more money. She got the good credit, so he can get a car. You see her riding around. You didn't see the guys. Remember back in the day, Creek, the joke used to be, if she got a 2-door, what was that? Solara. Remember they called it Solara?
Yeah, Solara.
That's a girl car.
Oh yeah.
Or the 2-door Civic is a girl car.
And he driving it. You already know what it was.
Yeah. Or the 2-door Prelude. Right. Old school.
hey, big sis, how you doing? She messing with you, cuz. She said, hey, Bird, is that my cousin?
It is.
Cuz, hey, cuz. Yes, well, we got her tonight, big sis. So yeah, and I still see a lot of that today. A
Oh
lot of
gosh, yeah, dropping folk off. I used to see him dropping the wife off and taking her car, and then she howling on the phone for him to come back, and you need to come back at this time. You running 5 minutes late. I'm ready to go, and I just be like, girl, let me get my car, bloop bloop bloop, and drive off.
a lot
Peel
of
off.
times, a dead giveaway too is seeing a guy in a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Either
goodness.
he goes this way or that's his girl's car.
You see them driving the car with the Delta, aka or Zeta plates. You already know that's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm like, they riding around my Soros car, Z5.
Right. So you
Mhm.
already know how that go. Let me see
Mhm.
who said what now. Now
You see the
we have
bonnet?
the
I'm about
audience.
to put my bonnet on.
Can you stop exposing that girl business? She
Try to tell
Dang.
you. I
Um,
sweet.
so let's go on to this one as well. Now social stigma. Social stereotypes can portray a successful woman as too aggressive or unapproachable, deterring some men from pursuing her. You talk about that a lot, cuz.
Yeah.
Talk about that a lot, and I hear about it a lot, and I've even heard guys mention it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's out of your league, leave it alone. Or if you feel, even if you feel as though if you're not even confident enough about the situation, just leave her alone.
But sometimes I like to challenge to see if you can get her. You see what I'm saying?
Like,
And then when you get her, and then it's all a whole bunch of stuff.
right?
Too much for them.
Like, what was it? A deadline? I mean, I'm sorry, a thin line
A thin
between
line
love
between
and hate.
love and hate. Yes.
That was a good movie, and that was over Martin's head.
Creep. I'm
Got
about to
great.
go to bed, creep.
But they going in.
Yes, I'm about to go give me a nappy nap because I'm not.
All right. So like I said, you guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it up for y'all and do a midweek show. We're gonna do a midweek show. Probably we might add it on Wednesday along with the Brutally Honest Rap Show, because y'all know we didn't do Brutally Honest Rap Show this week, but we're gonna be back on next week with it, and we're gonna start making some changes. And as a matter of fact, since we talk about this, I know this is the relationship show, but I want these artists to start pay. Okay, you want people to play your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say, for instance, like me, I've always loved music. I love to make music. I love to play music. But for me to do that, I have to invest, right? I have to invest into the equipment and know how to use the equipment. So I'm investing myself to learn this and to not just to play music, but now I'm going to make money off of it, right? But on the same note, you guys want to make music, but you just want to, hey, just play my song, just play my song. No, it's time for you to start investing in yourself. If you want us to invest in you, invest into yourself by, when you come on this show, we going to start having a button where y'all going to send y'all music right over to the website, and y'all going to drop some donations in there. Because you know what? I saw this big old bag of Snickers that I wanted, and because my cuz needs some things too, and actually the staff needs some things, so y'all going to start investing in yourselves, and we going, as we help make y'all popular, it's a trade-off.
So y'all got to remember, my cousin based life on the 1950s. Go back and watch The Temptations Part 1, when the lady went, oh God, what was he called? Something in the distance. Otis Williams in the distance. And she said, this money, they was like, ooh, is there some of our money we're going to divvy up? She was like, no, that's my money. We got to grease the palm of the people to play your music. Creed is back in the 50s, y'all. Y'all better grease them palms.
Hey, I don't want to say grease the thing, but I'm just saying
donate.
We're going to say
donate. Donate.
Yeah. Donate to the cause. Because
donate to your career. It costs to get your music out.
Yes. I mean, you can't expect that's the problem with the new age artists now. They have YouTube. They have all this stuff that they can just sit in the house and do and just get it out there.
Download,
But you still
upload.
have to have some professionalism in doing this. You have to have some know-how and everything. I come back from the days of where, again, and I always speak about this. Okay, now you got to make the song. In order for you to make the song, you can go buy a program now and has all these different effects and all this stuff in the program. You just buy it once. Back in the day, if we wanted to echo, we had to go buy an echo machine. If we wanted reverb, we had to go buy a reverb machine. We had to invest in every piece. You had to love what you was doing back then. But then now they go buy a program and play it like a video game.
But see, most of them don't know how to do that. They pay other people because artists used to invest in their own beats and drum beats and keyboards and stuff in their own house as the artist. Now everybody think they're artists and they need other people because one, they can't read music, they tone deaf, they don't know what's the latest beat, they don't know how to take something if it's copyright infringed. How do you get that release? So it's a lot of stuff to the business side. You may want to get Creek to mentor you of how you can pay for that stuff because that's not free. You go use somebody's beat and copyright if you want. Willie Ball song, use that beat. Creek gonna come after you if you ain't got that release.
Right, and that's very true. And see, here's the thing too, that a lot of these artists rely on these other outlets now. And I can't say their names, but basically all they have to do is make a song. The song can sound like anything, and they can put it on this platform, and the platform will copyright it for them. It'll do this, that, and the third for them, and then just put their music out there, hoping that some people will buy their music. But the funny thing is, you know how much more that platform gets than you, the own artist? Stop giving these platforms money. Put your own music out. That's what I did, and I'll teach you. You know what I'm saying? If you're an artist, just do all your own stuff. You can find your own people that like your stuff. So but I know y'all said they tried 8 times, but it's probably not going to do it. And I don't want to cut the live, although we're about to cut the live in a minute. We're about to step off, but I promise you guys that'll all be fixed when we come back on. And I want to hear what you guys, I'm hoping that y'all wrote notes to what y'all wanted to say in reference to this, because we're going to retouch back on this. So but because it was amazing seeing you, and it's always a fun show, when we get out here and have our talks and everything. So and it's great seeing our normal people that we meet up here like family. You know what I'm saying? We meet up here, the support and everything. And like I said, once everything really blows up, we're gonna make sure that we reach out to everybody and maybe have some type of big event and everybody come out and participate and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all about. So no, I'm not going to do 2 shows, Miss Christina, but please make sure y'all write down what y'all wanted to express. Now,
you said you're going to do 2 shows on Wednesday, Creek.
Oh yeah. I thought she was talking about tonight. Yeah, on Wednesday, I'm gonna do the Brutally Honest rap show, and we're gonna do a clip of this show, the relationship show. But I'm gonna try to start it at 8 o'clock. Really gonna do me like that, cuz? So that's what we're gonna aim for. But again, it was great being on here with you guys. It was a great show. Loved having these conversations with you guys. And you wanted to send them shout outs, cuz?
Me. Shouts out to my cousin Concrete, who's keeping it on going and keeping it going wild and live with the new revitalized business location.
Yes.
So congratulations. We just waiting for the opening date.
Yes.
Miss Christina, Miss Leslie H, cousin Leslie. Thank you, cousin Amber and her husband, brother-in-law. Thank you so much, Pokey, Tiff Trey, Miss Marla, Miss Marissa. Thank y'all for coming in. Brian Shaw. I know I saw his name a while ago. And Nate from upstate, salute. Pokey Sue, we did Pokey. And let's see who else. Thank you all for dropping your numbers, being a part of the conversation, and making sure that you are active in this world that we call Street Tactics Media. Also, thank you for. Did you do Facebook Live, cousin?
Actually, I didn't, but I'm gonna have everything set up so I can just hit that one
Okay.
button and get it done. It's been rough the last trying to catch up on everything.
And oops, hold up. It's about to log me in again. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, Chris. About to log me in again.
For real?
I don't know
Oh
what's going on. Oh, yeah, because it went on that black screen. So thank you all for coming in. Please look out. Make sure you have your notification bell on. So if Preet does 2 shows or what time, midweek or at the end of the week, you will get the notification to come on and be a part of the conversation. So happy after Thanksgiving. Happy shopping days. We only have a couple of more days into this year for 2024. And let's start off 2025. Make sure you continue to be an active part of the show. Thank you all for coming in. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. Get you some business so y'all can stay out of ours. Y'all missed
amen. um uh thank you, Miss Lazarus. She said, "Thank you, Sweet Mama G and Creek, for having the show. We appreciate that."
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
so, like I said, we're out and we appreciate seeing you guys. We will see y'all. Is the show if y'all? Hey, look, please keep up with us on YouTube as well because we're going to be posting probably the latest on YouTube. Like whether it be a post, whether we have to postpone the show or whatever, uh, um, or like Instagram or whatever. We're going to really or TikTok. We're going to really get into start doing that. So you guys would know, and you're going to see the more advertisements and on everything. And if you guys have any topics that y'all want to bring to the show, definitely shoot and reach out to us in the comment section of like YouTube or any post that y'all see, and we'll definitely take that into consideration. So we're going this is just not about us, it's about all of us, it's about y'all, it's about us, you know what I'm saying? So um just
Miss
don't.
Christina said, do a Monday show.
Okay, we may do that. We may do Monday and then Wednesday, but keep y'all eye out on Street Tactics Media YouTube page. All right, and we'll be posting it up there, whether it's going to be Monday or whatever. And so we really appreciate you guys. We're out. Thank you guys, and enjoy y'all weekend. We hope. Man, hold up, cuz hold up. Let's give them 3 more minutes. Did you know what? No. I'm because I want them to be on the screen and talk about this. If y'all had a crazy Thanksgiving and family acting up, the uncles acting up, the aunties acting up, whatever, I want y'all to share your story on Monday. We're gonna have the show Monday. We're gonna do Monday, y'all. We want y'all to share the stories on Monday and make sure y'all please have what y'all wanted to talk about ready for Monday. In reference to the show, we're gonna have everything all fixed, so we'll be ready to go. But any stories, bring them. All right. So peace out, you guys. All right.
Have a good weekend.
All right, Cuzzy Mo.
All righty.